Alright, so I'm just taking a little time going out about St. Pete. It's not too windy today, so you can hear me. And we're over here by the Dolly Museum and the Mahaffrey Theater, and also the Rowdies play over here. So it's always smart to take a little break before you, especially when you work by yourself. It's a lonely business, so take some time out, see the scenery, and we're gonna head back in a minute anyway. I just want to talk a little bit about time management. Yesterday I had a meeting with a client that lasted an hour, and a week before that I had a meeting with the same client that lasted about an hour, and it really didn't go anywhere. And he's got a nationwide plan for a website that with very little budget, and I was trying to point out the competition spends tens of millions on their staff, the purchase of the website from a smaller company, and they have nationwide locked up. I'm not going to talk about the industry, but just that if you're thinking of a nationwide business, you've got to have the budget in mind. So I was going over, like, would he be setting this up to get investors so I could help him shape the website towards that? And finally, after going through several options of whether, maybe start local with some local blog posts and concentrate on a local website, he got more into, he wants to stick with national and have people go in and put it in themselves. Like the company would go onto the website, put in their pictures, put in their title and text, and make their own page. And one, there's nothing really like that out there without getting it custom made. Two, you can't control what they're saying, and somebody could hack your site really easy. And I was letting him know all those things. And it finally ended on, how cheap would it be to make one page just so I could show somebody. And at that point, I'm thinking if you don't have enough budget to even make a sample of your first few pages for a nationwide competitive industry, that's a time where you got to think to yourself, do I need to cut this loose? There's time and time again where you're going to have some clients, you got to let them go. And so this might be the case that this might be a time that allowing me to have time to spend on making videos like this, or fixing up sites that I'm already finishing touches. If you don't want to be spending 10, 11 at night, midnight working on something, this is the type of moment that you have to think, okay, maybe I need to cut this one possibility loose, so that frees up a few hours to work on something else. And that's what I want to share with you right now. So when you're going to talk to that client about, what exactly would you say? And that's something that's not real easy. It's like firing somebody. When you're trying to tell a client, I can't really do this, I don't have the time, or it doesn't look like something that I want you to spend your money on. I need to think of the wording myself, but it's definitely something that I need to let the client know. He's kind of wasting his time and money if he doesn't structure it a certain way. And if he doesn't want to structure it a certain way, I would recommend going with someone else. Alright, so I'm heading back to the office now, and just hope that little tidbit helped. It's all about time management. Just had to make one quick stop at Intermezzo. I've seen it online, but I've never been there, so I'm checking it out.